Hello, I'm Mantastic'c and Fantastic, and today I want to share with you, ladies and gentlemen, my thought process for this team I built for MD2 featuring Darth Vader. So, I am now aware that if I do get Osiris, it's going to be a problematic aspect because I won't have auto-follow attack if Blackbird is swapped. But in theory, if Mist is my leader and Blackbird is a friend, I still always retain the auto-follow attack, and whoever Mist gets swapped into on my team, it's perfectly okay because everyone has this reasonably similar leader skill of just match dark combos and so much damage. Of course, the problem with that is you need 3 Mists of yourself to actually make this team work, but I guess that's kind of the beauty of it. Alternatively, you could use a Ghost Ring instead of one of the Mists to kind of alleviate that problem. But this team here does have enough damage to one-shot Orochi, which is definitely a big deal because killing Orochi just saves yourself a lot of stress and headache. But with that being said, I couldn't find a way to actually have a weapon assist that gave me 3 turns of absorption cancellation that gave me health and skill boost. Because if I get the Dark Absorption on floor 2, I would die, but it's only a 10% chance. So if, like I said, I solve that leader swap issue I had beforehand, I will be perfectly okay because then it's only a 10% chance to fail. That's not too bad. I guess if you play enough, you're going to be able to chain rank ups anyways. So point of the matter is, I feel like this team is actually pretty safe as long as you remember to heal. The big issue is you need to have 136,013 HP at the minimum. Otherwise, you can't tank the Norns, and then you will end up arriving on their floor and dying. That has happened to me on a previous time when I was just putting this team together. So yeah, don't do that. But with that being said, I think this team does work quite well. The shelling forward is a big 4-turn delay with skill boost. And with this current setup, I need 21 skill boost to have my Blackbird transform in time with this current setup. I do abuse Gojo's headband's immunity. Surprisingly, I got to use it again later on in the dungeon. The Image's immunity can be used to overcome the Dark Moltra. If you're afraid of blobbing because of the no movement time, pop the Image. The Dark Moltra's execute doesn't actually kill you because you have 100% shield. Big shields like that actually come in handy once in a while. Another small thing that can be potentially helpful is maybe against Dark Eshimali, I should put Devil Killer on Darth Vader because I actually was a little short of killing it. The Devil Killer might make a difference. And the Mists themselves, like if they had Dragon Killer, in theory, Weejass is a bit easier, but if it's light, Weejass is dying anyways. Green Weejass just needs 3 dark combos and then it will die, so it just, you have time to set it up. So God Killers technically have the most consistency. Many things are God type spawns in this dungeon, but Dragon Killers also work perfectly well. But with that being said, let us now enjoy the actual gameplay footage. Hello, I'm Mantastic'c and Fantastic, and today playing through MD2 with some Mists, Blackbird, Darth Vader. So, I need to dump some actives at the beginning of the dungeon. Pancake was floating around just recently. Yes, Shadow. So, I'm going to delay, and Vader's going to say enough of this. I have to dump this guard as well, and I'm just going to match as much as I can that's not dark. I need to find a way to get dark orbs to the bottom. Oh, gotta transfer the bird first. Bird is the word. And I'm going to just... I guess I'm making multiple mass attacks. I could... Like, 10 orbs is an awkward amount. You can't get 3 dark combos out of it. But you know what? The mass attack is good enough. So, the Gojo is another, like, emergency button, but I oftentimes just use it to delay. Because then I can do this. And I'll just get people up again sooner. And I'm also able to just be safe. Safety is good. So Bird transforms soon, but I have other actives like... Yeah. So if it is the purple Moltra, I can just use the Image weapon and tank through it in case for some reason I mass attack or do too much damage or whatever. Also, I just needed the Image in general for the HP, so this works out for me. Bird is the word, indeed. Alrighty, so I like just to Image anyways, just for the sake of Imaging, I guess. Okay, and I want to make a mass attack here. That wasn't a mass attack, was it? It made no difference because I'm apparently so strong. Okay, we transform the bird and we go. Okay, I'm going to pop actives on the next turn. So, Saitama and then like a Vader or a Mist. It doesn't really matter in all honesty. But I want to rule the galaxy as father and son, so maybe I'll do that instead. Oh, I am Blackbird. I have one combo orb from Saitama. Not recommended that playstyle though, what I just did. I know exactly, Shadow. Where is Luke? Ironically, Luke and Vader can never really be on the same team if I think about it. Brickbird, Blobbird. Unconventional bird, indeed. Okay, I still have like debuffs from before, so I'm just going to go do this. Do this, do that. Make one dark combo, and then I go now. I always have a habit of, if I try to stall as much as I can when it's allowed. Surfing bird, swimming bird. You're dead? Alrighty. Goodbye. Okay, you're very dead. I can pop another bird on the next turn, and then Vader, and then we keep going. The train just keeps rolling forward. It's Battlebird. Okay, popping Vader next floor. And making sure I actually make different combos, eh? I want to make sure I heal as well. It's important to heal. That's an excessive amount of damage, but you're dead. Pew, pew, pew. Okay, if it's a Rochi, I missed. It's not a Rochi, so I don't missed. I missed that, I guess. It's nuts! That's a little nuts, isn't it? I can one-shot Nut. So, fun thing is, if I miss this part here, I don't have to even dance at all against Nut. And then, in theory, the Imag on Blackbird means I can just not die, which is cool, too. So against Indra, I can just Blackbird and not die. Otherwise, what else am I going to use it for, I guess? So you're going to make me have a very long-lasting debuff. Like, long, long, long. Vader's up in 2, so this is good that I stall a bit anyways. So it's not going to hurt me. Okay, and now I make dark combos and kill. So the next floor is going to be a Wee Jass. I just need to use Vader and combo. Light Wee Jass should die with basically no issue. The green one needs more like 3 combos, but I have 4 turns to set it up. Alright, green Wee Jass is always the friendlier one, I find. So, my goal is to use Blackbird's active at some point. When I have no turns left. Oops. Okay. Now I have Blackbird. I see lots of red, that's why. So I have less movement time, but I have a big burst of birding. And we're good to go. So there is a lot of damage. Alright, is it S? Oh, fish. Something overcharged. Alright, I've got a bit of an issue. Something overcharged that's not supposed to overcharge. I gotta dump it, that means. I guess I dump it, and in theory I don't get the preemptive on the next floor. So if I... Well, that's definitely going to do tons of damage. Oh, no way! Well, here's a fun fact. I didn't one-shot it, but my immunity didn't die. Huh. I thought I would be able to one-shot this thing. I guess 4 dark combos is needed. Or maybe Blackbird is needed, maybe. Well, that was actually fortunate, if you think about it. If you think about it, that was kind of fortunate. Incredibly smart. I know, right, Shadow? Let's tank the executes. Okay, I have Garu, which I need to save. Need to save Garu, but I can always use Darth Vader. I want Heart Orbs eventually. So a large part of this team is just juggling your orb generators and not overcharging like I did. Be more liberal with them. It's gonna take 2 turns to kill this. Luckily Garu's available. So I do have some issues with Mists being off for a bit. On the bright side... I have to take 2 turns on this part anyways, so it's okay. Vader's up in 4, which is good. Against the little baby Millie. I am Brickbird. Remember that. I am Brickbird. So silly. I got one combo orb. Alrighty, so against the little Millie, I'm okay. Eventually, Darth Vader comes up and I just smash through it. So I get her really close to dying, but not enough. But close on the first turn. Is it time for another Blackbird? Maybe it is. It's okay, like, it's gonna get incredibly close to dying. And then it leaps, but that's okay. Vader eventually comes up, and then I'm fine. So this is me just fishing for time to get my other actives up. And Vader needs to charge up as well, of course. Alrighty, one. Excellent. My dedication to Blackbird is great. Oh boy, it is. Alright. I should dump my shield now, because I may forget, you never know. And I need to start cycling my active skills intelligently. I could have healed, I guess, a bit more. It's okay. So, this is a bit of a race. As long as I keep hitting it, I'll be fine. So I pop another mist eventually. Strange time indeed. And hello, JPiz, what is your question? Osiris leader swap. I think anyone I get swapped into is actually a capable leader, and I could just one-shot Osiris, and then I'm okay. If I'm not mistaken. Okay, I can Garu this. At least I think that's what I would do, Jay. Never encountered Osiris, actually. Oh, really? Oh, the auto-follow attack. Oh, okay. That's good to know. So I should be able to one-shot it now. That is true, Shadow. Maybe I just have to do that and find another mystery in my box somewhere. Either way, this works out well. But yeah, because I'm pretty sure whoever I get swapped into, I'm actually perfectly capable of still one-shotting Osiris. But yeah, that's a good point. I will... think about it. But yeah, so... hopefully this video gives you some insight as to what to do. I feel like just having Mystery and Blackbird just swapping positions, as J-Piz mentioned, will prevent that Osiris leader swap shenanigans. Because I'm thinking, like, normally I think, oh, I can just one-shot it, but Blackbird is your auto-follow attack, so that is a good point. So, hopefully all you lovely ladies and gentlemen have a truly fantastic day. I wish you all the best luck in your own pad adventures, and happy puzzling.